everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to the channel. I'm finally home! It is so weird being in this office, it's so weird being in my own house, actually being around my cats. I've even, like, the groove in my bed is now gone. Like, when I lie in my bed, it feels like it's a new mattress. That's how long I've been gone. It has been 6 weeks. I've done 5 conventions in that time over some of the weekends. I've been in 3 different time zones. I've been on the west coast of America, the east coast of America, and I was in Ireland as well, and then I was all the way up in Manchester. It has been absolutely nuts. And I just wanted to sit down today and just have a chat with you guys. I don't have the energy to do a crazy high energy gaming video. As much as I'm not tired and I don't feel like napping, my energy levels are just absolutely drained and sapped, as you can imagine. So over the duration of the last 2 months, been to so many conventions, I've been like kind of inactive on Twitter as well. I've had tons and tons of people asking similar kinds of questions like, when's the Christmas adventure happening? Is it happening? Where's Little and Cubed gone? Are you going to be doing this game, that game, or the other game over the next few weeks? And I thought it'd be cool to answer all of those questions straight away. So let's get into it. Are we going to be doing the Christmas adventure 2016? No, unfortunately not. I'm genuinely gutted about it. I know that the other guys that are involved with the project are quite sad about it too. But in all fairness and all honesty, last year's series wasn't really even meant to happen. We didn't think that we would have the time to be able to do it. We really had to like juggle time and record at like kind of unexpected hours in order to be able to get the series out. And since then, XI Lubes, Lewis as we call him, he's actually got himself a brand new job. He's working with the Little Lizard guys over in Ireland, so he's got a full-time job there now. He's producing content for them. He doesn't have time to be part of the adventure. I actually have some more elaborate Christmas plans this year in terms of family time and personal time. So I'm actually going to be leaving Bristol kind of halfway through the month of December, which means that I wouldn't be here to even put the series together. And I know as well that Toby and Elliot and all those guys are busy, and also the build team that built all of the sets and the maps and all these kinds of things for the series over the last few years, they have also disbanded since. So it's kind of a shame that we couldn't get a 5th one out just to kind of round off the whole story. But yeah, there you go, that's the current state of things. And another series that a lot of people keep asking me about is Little and Cubed. There's been tons of people asking, when's it coming back, is it happening? And the last time that I spoke to Dan, he was super up for it. Basically, we wanted to do a load of VR content together, and as you've noticed on my channel, there has been a huge lack of that in recent months, and that is because here at Yog Towers it's been really busy. People have been moving out of the office, into the office, people have been changing rooms, and I've kind of stayed put in here. And the problem is this room isn't big enough to film VR in. I'm hoping that maybe over the Christmas period I can maybe rip out one desk, kind of minimalize my desktop setup in order to free up some floor space so I can start doing VR out of this room. And if that does happen, then I can finally get back in touch with Dan and we can do some VR multiplayer stuff. There are so many games that are out now that support that, and I'm really excited for it. So I think both of us are up for it. It's just a case of me having the capabilities to do so. And then we move on to the next 2 months. So November and December leading up to the new year, it's when so many games drop at the exact same time, and I have absolutely no idea which ones you want to see, but I do know which ones I wouldn't mind checking out. So I'm going to read off a list of them for you, and if on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even in the comment section of this video, I might even put an iCard up in the top corner, and if you press on that you can vote for your favourite one out of these. I just kind of want to test the waters and find out which games you would like to see on this channel in the coming weeks. So of course Mario Maker is going to be sticking around. That's going to be a staple of the channel, as it always is. So beginning right now, November 1st 2016, games have already started releasing for the Christmas period. The first one of those is called Owlboy. Now this is a game that I never heard of until a few days ago. The moment I saw it, I fell in love with it. It's one of those games that uses a pixel art style, but it isn't 8-bit or 16-bit. It's just kind of referred to as high-bit. It's very detailed. Another game that I follow similar to it is called Heart for Felicia, which still isn't out yet, and it sounds like Owlboy's had a similar length of time to be released. I think they've been working on this game for 9 years, and it looks bloody brilliant. All of the reviews that I've seen for the game say it's bloody brilliant, and I've decided that I'm only going to play that game over on Twitch. So if you don't follow my Twitch channel, that's totally fine. I'm going to be uploading all of those live streams from Twitch straight onto InTheLittleWood Live, which is my separate YouTube channel, purely for live stream VODs. So if you don't like watching it on that platform, you can always check it out on here instead. Then we move on to some FPSs. So obviously we've had Titanfall 2 come out recently, we've had Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Both of those games I think I would only play on Twitch. It's something that I personally enjoy, but it's not really the kind of the brand of my channel. I'm not really known for doing doing shooters and FPSs beyond Overwatch. And then we move on to Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. So I'm a little apprehensive about this one. I think I wouldn't mind doing a have-a-gander, a quick one-off on this game, just simply because the previous ones have always been a little bit repetitive in their playstyle. It's kind of, once you get the general gist of how you progress up through the levels, or what the combat system is like, it gets quite plain, and the only thing really driving me through those games is simply the fact that I enjoy the lore and the story of everything. So let me know if you'd like to see a one-off on that game, just to see whether it's worth picking up yourselves on PlayStation 4 or PS Vita, all that good stuff. Oh, and then we move on to the big boys. Okay, so let's talk long-form Let's Play. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Do we want to do a full Let's Play of that game on this channel? Do we pick up Sun? Do we pick up Moon? My idea for it is, if I were to do it, I would do daily episodes, so it would be a second video every day, as alongside, you know, the usual content, and I would probably cut out a lot of the grinding. I think I would keep in a lot of the exploration around cities, through routes, all that kind of stuff, but if we have moments where I have to grind up in order to beat a gym, or I have to go hunting for one particular Pokemon, I can reserve that kind of time to be in live stream content, so I can kind of, you know, get a kickback from it that way. So every time you'll be watching an episode of it on this channel, I would like to think that we'll be making some really nice progress, or the story will be being told in some capacity. I want to make sure that it's got a nice continuous ebb and flow to the series. So obviously I thought by this point in the year that we would have Ni no Kuni 2, The Revenant King, but it hasn't happened. There's no more information about when the game's going to be released, which I'm absolutely gutted about. So are we going to pick up another RPG? Because at the end of this month, we have actually got Final Fantasy 15 after I don't know how many years of development and reworks and rebrands and all this kind of stuff it's gone through. The game is finally going to be releasing. Obviously I did those preview videos on the demo, actually on both demos, and they were both super different, so I really don't know what to expect from the game. But we have to bear in mind that Final Fantasy games are long. I just don't know if we're all going to be interested enough to stick along with a game for 50 hours. I just don't see that happening. So let me know in the comment section below how much you would like to see on that game. Would you like to see my Let's Playing until I get bored of it? Would you just like to see kind of like the first hour or two just to kind of get a vibe for the game to see if it's worth you picking up? Or should I just live stream it and we'll just kick it all up on the InTheLittleWood live channel? It's The Last Guardian. So this looks really, really cool. It looks like a mixture between Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. It looks like they've just had a love child, and both of those games I've only played very minuscule parts of, so I won't be too influenced either way, and I won't hold too many judgments against it, which I think might be a really unique perspective to come in on the games of. And then, as well as all of those games that I just mentioned, and Mario Maker and VR coming back again, I also wanted to do a little bit on Tuber Simulator, because it's kind of my recent obsession. If you do happen to play the game, my username is InTheLittleWood. That's INTHELITTIEWOOD, because on the game I have the I's in uppercase, so it looks like an L. So on my screen it still looks like it says InTheLittleWood, but somebody stole my name first. Thanks. But the general idea I want to do with that is I would quite like each week when they set the brand new theme for the room competition is literally just sit down, get my phone out, and just film me building the room and decorating them and just chatting about the game. And another idea I've had is maybe I can sit down and try and write some like live action sketches based on the top 10 videos on my profile page, so it's like, you know, cricket with crickets and things like that. I think that might be quite a fun project to pursue as well. Oh, speaking of projects, I kind of want to get back into the music stuff, so I've been thinking about doing a 4-track EP with Sparkles helping me out with stuff like that. I already have one song written. It's a Minecraft parody that I've had written for well over 2 years now, which I've just never acted on and actually created, so I'm going to put that on there. I've got 2 other tracks that I have the concepts for, and one of those is half written, and then I need one more track which I'll probably brainstorm with Sparkles at you know, at another point. But I just wanted to let you know that that is something that I'm well aware of. People always say that they enjoy the music videos that we've done. Even the Wildstar one wasn't even about Minecraft, but people really enjoyed it. And in recent weeks, I've been embarrassed many a time with people looking at the music videos on my old channel, InTheLittleWoods, things like That's Not My Train, Dunkerman Drive, the Professor Green parody that I did. I really enjoyed just making silly, funny music, so that's something that I'm going to be getting into again. Maybe not this year, but maybe in the early stages of 2017, you can keep an eye out for those. And then that's me for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I just wanted to say a massive thank you as well, by the way. The last 6 weeks of my life have been crazy hectic. They've been mental. They've been busy. I've been very tired, but they have been incredible. I honestly, even though my YouTube numbers are down at the minute, and I feel a little bit detached from the channel, but this is why we're doing this video today, to kind of reconnect and figure out what things are going on. I've never been happier. I'm in a really good place in life at the minute. Work, I think, is fun. Like, life is really fun. I've got really cool friends around me and got really good support systems, and I'm just having an absolute blast, and I can't thank you all enough for being able to make that happen. happen. You guys watching these videos, being so dedicated, giving me such, like, you know, constructive feedback really helps this channel grow and evolve and continue to function as it does. So whether you're an organizer at an event, whether you're like production staff on the stage, whether you're a host, whether you're another content creator that I've met, if you're one of the many people that came to meet and greets or said hello to me around the show floors at these events, basically anyone that I've encountered in the last 6 weeks and pretty much any time in my life, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. You really mold me into the person that I am. So yeah, I'm gonna leave all the mushy gushy stuff there. I'm in a really good place. I hope you all are as well. In the comment section below, give me feedback on all this stuff. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye everyone.